Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. It is August 7th or 8th, and I'm wearing a vest and a long sleeve shirt. It is chilly. It is chilly. It's been in the 90s for a long time, upper 90s, and it is now in the 50s for 2 days. And so we are loving life. So Pearl Snap is tired of being in the arena. So we're just out riding on the prairie. I wanted to get Pearl Snap out because I know he's just getting tired of being in the arena, and it's good for these horses to get out in this country. So we're just out here cruising around. Ain't nothing out here, just me and him, and he's just being a little gentleman out here. We do a lot of outside riding with just me and him, so he doesn't lose his mind. He's fine being away from other horses. He's relaxed, calm. He's doing fantastic. So what do we do on this video? Well, I'm going off of memory here. Let's see here. I think we go on some obstacles. Oh yeah, we do some jumping. Oh, Pearl Snap loves to jump. We go to Wyoming, go to Shoshone, Wyoming, move some cows. Pearl Snap did fantastic. I rode him a bunch. Really did good. He had to kind of get after a bull and sagebrush, and he showed that he's got a little bit of cow instinct in there. I was really proud of him. Roped a calf. We healed a calf. It's the first time ever roping anything live, and he stayed with me. He didn't panic, nothing, because of the way that all goes back to the way I train them. Like, I start putting them in binds, little mental binds from almost day one. I want them to rely on me to get them out of that bind, know that I'm going to help them get out of that bind. And I also want them to process things in their mind, not just react. So we roped that calf. He did great. He just held that calf. He knew something was up. He didn't really care for it, but he just sat there and waited for me to release that pressure. So he did fantastic. And then he gets his new shoes on. So we gave him put some new shoes on him because we're going to be going up right before the show here in another week. We're going to do a bunch of riding in the flat top. So I just wanted to have a full set of shoes on him. And with the shoes, we gave him some Dorm Gel, which just helps keep him calm. When you get a farrier around, you know, he's really good with his feet, with me and a lot of other people. But as far as the farrier, when they're clanging around with all their tools and they're doing their job, they're kind of moving through it. You know, they got a job to do. I just wanted him to be relaxed and it just be a positive situation for him. So it was definitely positive. He did great. I'm super proud of him. So we're just out here working on transitions. We're going from walk to a little bit of a jog to a long trot to a slow lope to a fast lope, back down to a walk, working on that. It's good to get these horses out of the arena, get them out here in this environment. This possibly will be our last video before the show. We're gonna shoot some cool footage when we go up to Meeker. We're gonna go into the flat tops area outside of Meeker there. But I don't know, because of poor cell phone service, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that video off before the show. That's my goal, and we'll see how it goes. But thanks for following along all summer long. It's been a blast. This horse is awesome. Like, he's just so easy to train. It's been an uneventful summer, which never happens for me when it comes to training horses. He's just been a champ. So thanks for watching. I hope you were entertained. I hope maybe you learned a few things, and I hope you're ready to bid on this horse. Pearl Snap goes after the Meeker Mustang makeover, August 24th, about 7 o'clock. He will go through the auction. Not saying that he's going to sell, because there's a chance I'm going to buy him back. But I'm gonna bid him up to. I'm leaning towards $8,000. I'm gonna bid him up to $8,000. If he goes for less than $8,000, he comes home and we finish his training. If he goes for more than $8,000, I'm gonna shake those people's hand, tell them they got an outstanding horse, and offer to continue his training. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a blast this summer, and I hope you guys have enjoyed Pearl Snap. I know nobody wants to see my face anymore. Like, let's just look at the horse. Like, he's a real star of the show.
wasn't a bad idea. I think that's why they were worried that they were going to do something that they were a little worried that they might have done something that would upset us.
They was trying.
We
to
never
help.
liked that hole
They were
anyway.
trying to help somewhere and worried that you guys might not like it.
Well, that hole was from the bulls standing there and pawing and stuff.
Yeah.
That used to blow all the time.
I'm gonna have to tell Garrett what I always had to tell Val. Less talky, more worky. I happened to mention to the neighbor that it's supposed to be margarita and Mexican food. And they were stopping by, and that's what I usually do on Friday nights. Well, she brought me a margarita. Oh, I guess I still get a margarita on a Friday. Pearl Snap and I are taking a little break in the shade. We're out here looking for a Red Bull. Central Wyoming. Right there is the Wind River Canyon that heads down to Thermopolis. So, a few things that impressed me about Pearl Snap. So, one of the things I like about Pearl Snap is when I first started training him, I was like, man, this horse, he ain't my style, man. He's lazy. But Pearl Snap, as he has matured, has become into a horse that has some whoa and some go. Like, he's totally content standing here in the shade. I'll let him graze a little bit, stand here in the shade, take a break. But when I ask him to go, oh, he's more than happy to go too. But he's never going to go faster than I want him to go. This sucker right here is a little steeper than it looks on camera. We got to go straight up it, looking for this bull. But I really like the mentality of this horse. He's just willing. Like, whatever I want is what he wants to do, which is just phenomenal. A couple other things I like about this horse. He's just easy to be around. He's super friendly. He's easy to catch. He gets along great in the herd. As far as with other horses, he just blends right in. Doesn't cause any drama. And he's got no problem heading up this hill. Yeah. We're not the type that do a whole lot of trail riding. I mean, we'll do a little trail riding, but our type of trail riding is this. Like, we just kind of make our own trail. And he really picks a spot where he's going to put his feet really nice. And then if I ask him, I'm like, oh, no, don't go that way. I'm going to put a little leg pressure on you. I need you to go this way. He's like, oh, that's no problem, Eric. That's a good idea. I'll go that way. Just a super nice horse to be around. I really like this horse. Whoever ends up with this horse is going to be thrilled. I also know another concern with people is, everybody, a lot of these people that trail ride, they ride with a bunch of other horses and they can't ever take their horse out on their own. Well, you want a horse that you can take out on your own? Doesn't get a whole lot more on your own than this. And he's not losing his mind. We do this all the time. So for him to be out on his own, just me and him, it's not that big of a deal for him. He's just nice and relaxed. So you want a horse that you can take out, trail ride, just by yourself, or you split up from your party, and you want a horse that's not going to lose his mind, here's your horse right here. This horse he's a dandy. Yep. I'd love to be able to keep this horse, but I don't really have a need for another horse. But if I was going to keep one, this is the one I would keep. He's phenomenal. He's just been a joy to train all summer long. I mean, such a joy. It was a hot day trailing this bull, and he kept wanting to turn back on us, but Pearl Snap did a great job of getting me through the sagebrush safely and stepping out in front of that bull. I couldn't be more proud of this little horse and the cow that he showed. Well, we just got back to the ranch. It's about 8 o'clock, 7:45, something like that. Did a fair amount of riding today. Warm day. Pearl Snap did fantastic. Got me through some rough country. Lots of sagebrush. Had a bull that was not necessarily on the fight, but he was definitely on the run. And Pearl Snap showed a little bit of cow, stepping out in front of that bull, doing a really nice job. Really went after that bull in some rough country and never quit on me. He gave me everything he had. I'm awful proud of him. And I tell you what, this is going to be he's going to make somebody a nice horse. After today, I really don't want to sell him, but he's got to go. He's got to go to a new home. I just don't have the time to ride him, unfortunately. So, but my reserve is $6,000. So if you're going to buy him at the Meeker Mustang Makeover, you got to spend more than $6,000 or he's coming back home, and we'll keep working on him. See if we can't turn him into a little ranch horse. But I hope somebody buys him at the auction. I hope they pay a lot of money for him. I hope they value him and value all the training that's gone into him. He's pretty awesome. I'm super happy with him. Day 2. We only got about 45 head of pairs to move about 10 miles that direction to a different pasture. So not a whole lot of work, but it's an area. Hey, keep it down. I'm trying to talk to people here. Hey, I'm trying to tell everybody what a nice horse you are. Anyway, it's a trail these cows have never been on, so it'll be a little bit more work. They're not trained to go down that trail yet, but beautiful morning. Yeah, he's full. That's for certain.
He didn't even rattle either.
I was grabbing him by the head.
Hold him up.
Bye.